Hello everyone, I am Dishonor. Uh, it has been a while since I played this game. I want to say I last played it in May, so forgive me if I do not remember the last thing that happened. But I'm pretty sure I am inside the train station dealing with, trying to do a side quest, I want to say, for someone. I think I'm in between like story events, so I don't think I actually have anything going on right now. So I just have a lot of free time besides the actual school events. So Persona 5 Royal. I am gonna be honest, I don't know a lot about Persona. This is my first Persona game. I was suggested, hey, you should play Royal Edition, because it is like the best way to play Persona 5 at least. So from my understanding, Persona 5, the original, is basically the original Persona 5 that is missing some content they added in Royal, such as, I'm pretty sure like there's an entirely new character, there's a new, I have forgotten the name of the dungeons. Palaces, that's what it's called. The palaces in this game, I'm pretty sure there's an entirely new palace as well, so, but I don't know a lot about this game. I'm not gonna lie. I've only completed one palace, which that is Kamoshida's, with which those who have played this game or know anything about it knows what that means. I don't want to get too into the story of this game. I do know what happens in the next palace, so I technically spoiled myself, but for those that know her, I watched Mouse EVA play this. She is a smaller streamer, though she's still, still sizable. She's bigger than I am. She played this game and she introduced me to it, and that is why I kind of got into Persona, and I was like, Persona 5 seems fun. I got it for like $20, so I was like, sure, I'll play through the game. And this is like a 100-hour game, so I have a lot of time left, not gonna lie. And as always, I open and end these streams with just a long rant for no reason, because I get really into this game, because it has such a good story. But I had watched her play through the entirety of the second palace, so I have a very good idea of what's about to happen. But I will avoid any spoilers. I will avoid saying anything for anyone that might be watching with me. And what was I saying? God, I just brain farted so bad right there. To continue, we are just, we're starting out exactly where I left off last time, so for those that have been watching with me and are like, hey, you're finally playing again.
Well then.
Sure, let's play it again. I do not remember what I was doing. Log. So I have the Thieves Network on. Where's average level was 13. I don't know what level I am. Level 14. So it's evening, so I only have one choice, which is to go sleep, I think. Oh, Sojiro. This is one of my favorite characters. I'm gonna be honest. When I first started playing this game, Sojiro kind of annoyed me, like, not gonna lie. Also, Morgana looks so cute in his little, backpack. This isn't a backpack, but, I think that's mostly else. But nowadays, Sojiro, like, despite the obvious issues he originally had with this, he looked past them and is like, hey, I can see you trying. Good on you. Which is such a pleasant thing. I don't know if I have any time left.
Yeah.
Don't trust people so easily. When push comes to shove, they all stab you in the back, yeah? Okay, he said that last time, I'm pretty sure. At least I remember hearing him say that. So I can read... Oh, I can go outside now, I think.
Hey!
Oh, no, I can't. I think about tomorrow. I don't remember what happens tomorrow. Oh, wait! Tomorrow, Anne has a date with, the samurai dude. I mean, not samurai dude. Like, artist guy. Yeah, he has a... She has a date with the artist guy because the artist wants to draw her because he finally got inspiration. That's what it was.
Hey!
Okay, so I can do one thing. So I can either study, I can read. Oh, I think I can train up here.
Now then.
It's not.
Oh!
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I have not found a lot of use in proficiency so far. Proficiency only seems to aid in making stuff at the work desk.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can make... lockpicks actually could come in
What's
handy.
up?
Yeah, stuff. Because I think you need lockpicks to open up everything in the game. Next up, entertain. An exhibition featuring Japanese artist Ichiro-sai Madarame opens tomorrow in Shibuya. Anticipation for the expedition, what the fuck? Exhibition is high, with specials broadcast on TV and great ticket sales.
For real?
Hey, it's that old guy. I didn't think he would actually be famous. Yeah, so we met him... Well, I don't know if we actually met him, per se. It's more like we saw him. Who was with the purple hair artist.
Hey, hey!
I could study. I kind of want to read. So, for those who do not know the context of this game, one of the important things you have to do is basically improve yourself. And improving yourself can go from studying, to reading, to training and lifting weights, to spending time with others and socializing to improve yourself in that manner. Reading can improve your knowledge, your guts, which is like your ability to do things confidently. You can... And it comes. Charm is also useful. Charm is needed to, like, persuade people. I've also found that a couple of social events with your companions also require a bit of these stats. I don't know what... Does that just mean knowledge, or does that mean, like, actual... I probably looked this up previously. I kind of want to know what this actually means before I do anything with it. I could just experiment, and honestly, I probably should, but... Also, I wonder how, like, if any of these books that we see here are, like, actual real things. Okay, yeah, it just increases knowledge. Maybe, before I do this, let me check my stats. And see what I actually need. Assist status. Wait, no, that's not what I want. How do I check this? Is it menu? Stats. Myself. Social stats. So I have 2 in everything but proficiency. I feel like I needed to improve something. I needed to improve guts for Takemi in order to do higher rated medical trials. Maybe I'll watch a movie. Because I don't think it's raining outside. Oh, that's another thing. Studying when it's raining actually makes you study better and you get more boost. So I
Oh.
think I'm going to watch. Oh no, wait, no, hold on, that's proficiency. I had a book with guts. That's what it was. Hello? There we go.
Hey.
Pirate Legend, yeah. So you can get knowledge by reading and studying.
Make sure you close up.
Alright, I'm heading home. I am going to be reading literally everything, by the way. The lone pirate ship sailed forward, forging its own path, crashing waves.
Wow.
The pirate Captain Kidd, huh? Ryuji should read this book. Ryuji would like this book.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't realize how long you'd been reading. So, how far did you get? Didn't finish it. We had to read it 2 times. Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. So yeah, a big part of this game is deciding how long to spend on things and how to spend your time. Because everything takes time. Ooh, cutscene. What is this line for? Do I have to press one for this? I do. Oh, that exhibition must be opening today. It's really packed. Want to come back another time? I want it, but it's so pricey. I should get a loan. Don't do that. I want to see that. Let's go together sometime. I really appreciate the whispers and the rumors that you hear.
So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
You came.
Yusuke, that's what his name was. So, you will see it in the dialogue, but for those who have not played this game before, we are playing as Joker, who is the black-haired individual on the left, with Morgana in his little case. Morgana is kind of like the mascot character if you've played any Persona games. Ryuji is the blonde-haired delinquent style. Anne is the lady in red. And Yusuke is the newest person that we've met, who I am pretty sure is companion, but I could be wrong. And he has invited Anne out to here to, 1, try and draw her, and 2, see the exhibit.
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later. Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home? I guess we should do a quick pass through it once. Which way are we supposed to start?
So, a fun fact, I have been in a couple of exhibits, in terms of like going to them and like experiencing them, but ironically, my favorite time exploring an art exhibit was actually a virtual one. Back when I was in college, I did online college, because of COVID, and I wanted to avoid going outside, and the college that I would have went to is an hour away, 40 miles. And due to the rising cost of gas at the time, I didn't really wish to deal with the expenses. It did make my college cost more, admittedly, but I was lucky in the event that I had the FAFSA. So, but I had a It was... It wasn't really an art class per se, it was a class about appreciating, like, history and the things that go along with history, which involved a lot of art. The class was predominantly about appreciating art and the styles of art that came from different eras. So expressionism, surrealism, uh, realism, all that type of stuff. And but one of the things was we had to do an essay on art exhibits. We either could go to them in person, we only had to do one if that was the case, or we could do the virtual art exhibits that have become more popular nowadays. And if that was the case, we had to do 3 of them. I'm trying to remember the exact art exhibits. One of them was dedicated to a person, and the 2 others were dedicated to, instead, a time period. And it was really impressive how they managed to allow you to walk through the art exhibit despite you being completely remote. Being able to quite literally, it was almost like a Google Maps Street View, except that you would walk through the exhibit itself. And some of them were slightly different, some of them only allowed you to basically flick through a slideshow of the different pieces of art at the time that was showcasing. But the one that I remember specifically that allowed you to basically do a Google Street View, where you would click the arrow to go forward and go right, and you could turn the camera, look at the art as if you were looking from a personal view, and then click on the art to actually see a very, very close-up with an extra descriptor of what was going on. So, if you haven't gone to an art exhibit, even if it's not necessarily up your alley, I would suggest going to one. Try it out, even if you do it virtually. Virtually is free. It might be nice just to see something out of the ordinary, which is what I would suggest to someone like Ryuji, who may not be expressly interested, but doesn't want to pay the expenditure or the fees to get there. Because you might learn something. You might learn about the troubles of past people, and strives to showcase it through an art piece, or even written on the walls. It's interesting seeing how things piece together, and how things might have changed. Oftentimes you'll read about the life of the artist on the walls of the art exhibit, and it's really intriguing. So I would suggest it, even if it's not necessarily your thing.
It's that old man from the other day.
Ryuji is referring to the gray, white-haired man wearing the blue with the brown overthrow. His name is Maduran, a person that we are currently looking into.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame.
That's a nice outlook on things, but also not very realistic.
My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
I probably would know what Ryuji's talking about, but it's been so long since I've played that I do not really recall.
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself.
Usually is an understatement. It's pretty rare for people to try out several different styles. Well, I say that it's rare for people to focus on many different styles. They may try it out and realize, oh hey, I like this art style, and focus on this one. Though, it is not unheard of either.
He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei,
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artists satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke.
I don't know why, but something about Madarame's face kind of bothers me. Like, it's kind of like the way his, like, chin and jaw is shaped. It kind of makes his, like, mouth look crooked.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
As long as the fame does not go to their ego. And Otis is just a person.
indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
I say that, but I have social anxiety issues, so...
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Okay, I will say, despite what I said earlier about knowing what's upcoming, I have not seen anything before the actual, I've not seen anything before the next palace. I've only seen, like, the inner workings of the palace. So this is actually still all new to me, as a reminder. I did kind of say what I was talking about earlier. I have only seen the palace. But the palace does give you a lot of insight that you wouldn't normally have. So everything that we're seeing right now is still brand new to me. I have not seen this before.
Hey!
It is an interesting comment that Yusuke made, though. Or rather, a lack of comment.
Ah,
Oh, it's
that
raining
old
outside.
lady totally elbowed me.
Oh my god, I said he... 34 viewers, Jesus! Oh, thank you so much for the raid! And Mousy and Q. Oh my god. Oh wait, there's so much stuff going on. Oh yeah, I'm not ready. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the yippee. Hopefully it's not too loud. I think I might need to change that slightly. Thank you so much for following, Mousy. I was actually talking about you earlier, about how you were the one that actually got me into Persona 5, and you playing through the palace that I'm about to go into is the entire reason why I started playing this game. So, really funny. But let's see, hold on, let me go through my list of notifications here. Thank you so much, Joy Sunny, for rating me. Which palace? It's the second palace, the Golden Palace. I don't want to say the name yet because in game we haven't actually gotten there yet. But it's the palace that I watched you that has to do with how do I say this without spoiling for people who have maybe not seen this? It's the Golden Palace. Where everything... Yes, yeah. I'm trying to avoid spoilers because we're not actually there yet. I just know about it because you know, watching you play through the palace is how I got into it. But thank you for following, Mousy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rico VR, for following me. It means a lot. Thank you to 64th Panda for following me as well. I mean, I know a decent amount of you already, but thank you so much for following. I'm Desano Ninja. I play a variety of games. Let me also do a I'm gonna lose audio for a second here, but I'm still here. Gotta run for now, so I'm gonna pop by another time. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by at all. It means a lot to me. Let me do a shout out for Arseni. I think that works, hopefully. Yes, it works. And also, I would also like to shout out Mousy, because now that she's here, I mean, she's like the entire reason why I started playing this game. So, and she was also streaming today. She was playing Buckshot Roulette, and I was chatting with Arseni over in her stream a few minutes ago.
Thanks to that, I remember now.
But I play a variety of games. Let's see, what I just completed DMC4 Special Edition. Devil May Cry is a pretty great game in my opinion. I mostly enjoy Devil May Cry 4. I just didn't really like the finale of it. I'm planning on playing DMC5 at some point, so if that interests you, feel free to stop by again. I don't know when I'm gonna do 5, but I'm gonna do it somewhat in the future, probably January, question mark. I kind of want to finish Silent Hill 2 Remake. I started that, but I was having some stuttering issues, so I kind of slowed down on the take there. I also was playing it during Spooktober, so... And then I'm finally continuing this game. I actually started playing this game, like, half a year ago, and finally picked it back up again. But I'm going to finish this game, and by finish this game, I mean it's going to take me, like, another, 6 months, because I'm only, a quarter of the way through the game, to my knowledge. And this game is, 100 hours long, so good luck to me. But I will be beating this game.
Dishonor! Dishonor on your whole family!
Thank you, Panda. It means a lot. Very fitting for my channel name, but... But yes, if you enjoy, a variety type of content, just on you for not finishing it sooner, yeah, dude, I am literally... It's gonna take me so long to beat this game. I don't even think if I played it every single day during the time that I was on hiatus, I probably still wouldn't have beaten this game. But yeah, if you like the sound of any of those games, I play a lot of stuff, and I'm happy to take suggestions too if people think that it would work out for me. And I also would love to play with viewers at some point for games that would be fitting for that. If any of that sounds good to you, feel free to follow. But without further ado, I would like to get back into the game. It's only 100 hours long. I know, right? It's probably gonna take me even longer than that, Panda, because I am really slow at playing this type of games, because I really enjoy the story and I like talking when I enjoy them. So, and every stream I usually talk for 30 minutes before and after I play the game when it comes to this. So, things that I remember now. Yaps is the way the streamer. It really is, Aseni. It really is.
Let's not worry about it for now. It's about a post online.
Okay, Ryuji?
Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
Fair.
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
Huh. I wonder who would write that, because I feel like, unless you're the victim, unless you're the victim, of course, or you have a very in-depth knowledge of the relationship, it would be hard to know that.
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it.
So, funnily enough about that, Panda, I actually got Strikers for free off Humble Bundle due to me having choice. So yes, I do plan on playing Strikers after this. Actually, fun fact, originally I thought Strikers was actually just the same game under a different name. I didn't realize it was actually a different game entirely. Uh, I don't actually know anything about Tactica, so I don't know about that just yet. But I do plan on playing Strikers after this, yes. But who knows when that's going to be, because like I said, it's going to be a while before I beat this game. I'm like 20% of the way through the game to my knowledge. Shaq
His
triggered it?
treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Yes, I am on PC. No Persona 5 dancing then.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
It sounds somewhat familiar, considering that was pretty similar to what happened with Kamoshida. It's just that instead of plagiarizing, he was just using their fame to make him better.
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
Oh, context. For those that don't know what's going on right now, so Persona 5, we are the Phantom Thieves. All three of these characters are Phantom Thieves. And what that means is that we try and find issues with important people or things that are causing a lot of depression and issues with the common folk. And the previous one was Kamoshida abusing his abusing people that he was teaching in the sports club and volleyball. And the Phantom Thieves, they have started a online post, like a forum, for people to complain about their issues, so they can try and find people who actually may need help from them. And we do this by basically, it'd be better to show you, because it's really hard to explain this, especially after how long it's been since I've last played. We basically go into the physical manifestation of a abuser's mind, and we make them regret what they did, so they will reveal the issues that they have caused, and either basically deal with the consequences laid out for them, be arrested, you know, be truthful, all of this good stuff. And this was caused by a very weird circumstance where we basically just ended up getting an app on our phone, and when we entered into our school that we enrolled at, we got brought into a palace, and not the school, the palace essentially being the physical manifestation of their desires, which leaks out because of how much, basically, I guess it'd be best to explain basically how greedy they are. It causes the palace to exist. The more desires a person has, the more it grows out of control, and for the common folk who just have these, like, you know, normal, like, hey, I want to be successful, I want to have a good life, I want to eat today, you know, these common desires that everyone has, they don't actually turn into a palace, but they instead turn into an amalgamation of everyone's desires that you then have to deal with in the underground train station instead. So it's only people who have, like, a almost unjust, terrible amount of desires that actually turns into a palace.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this.
That's kind of what I was wondering. Kitagawa-kun, sorry about my butchering of Japanese names. That was the purple-haired man that we saw previously that was dragging Anne around to show her different displays. His first name being Yusuke. Panda saying that he's going to say people will get corrupt and the cognition of reality gets so distorted they generate their own world that the thieves go into a store and make them regret it. That's a much better way of putting it, thank you. Panda is perfectly correct.
I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
Right, that's how I heard about Madarame.
A man like that doing such a thing?
Mementos is the thing I was referring to where, like, everyone's
I
desires
wonder if we
get
can ask that
corrupted
shadow
and
from
converted
earlier
into...
about this.
The shadow being, like, the manifestation of a person.
Oh,
In the Mementos.
actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with mementos?
That would be a very strange conversation starter.
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Also, it's been a while, so I have to say this again. Morgana, you are so cute. You're the most adorable thing ever, but I won't call you a cat. So it's okay.
Oh. Yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Some options are he does, that post might be fake, I don't know. He seems very friendly, and he's very approachable. Even going so far to, he even talked to us for a few minutes when Yusuke was speaking to us. There is, like, the idea that the post might be fake, because I don't want to say there's been an issue with fake posts, but there has been an issue with posts that don't actually matter that much. Things like, you know, my mother had me do chores today, you know, things like that. Very basic things that aren't actually issues, but rather just, like, a complaint a person might have on a day-to-day basis. Yusuke's reaction to Anne's favorite art piece did seem kind of weird. So I'll go with yes, he does seem suspicious.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence.
It does fit very well, but coincidences do happen, so...
If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Yes, and I think we have been waiting, I think we've been waiting 2 weeks to find a target in-game.
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Anne does have a point, though, like, if we mess with someone and it's not true, it's bad. It's a waste of our time, it's a waste of their time, and could have unintended consequences.
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info. And the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing.
By the way, what does atelier actually mean? Is that just, like, a workshop, or is that, like, an actual, like, place of living?
Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Ryuji, I know you're trying, you know, you're very excited and trying to do things, but do keep in mind, like, literally 2 weeks ago, Anne's best friend tried to hurt herself by jumping off a building. And she was also, like, sexually abused. So... maybe calm down just a bit.
Oh, that's what you meant.
I don't know if it's gonna skip time. Is it gonna skip time, or... Atelier is basically a fancy word for
Okay.
workshop or studio. Okay, thank you, Panda. That's kind of what I thought, because he was saying that Madarame lives there, which means it's probably not, like, really a house, per se. But Atelier, that's a perfect word for the type of people we were dealing with, because Madarame and Yusuke both seem very fancy, and it would probably enjoy larger vocabulary. In any case, we have to find out if the rumor about Madarame is true. If it is, this might just be exactly what we needed.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Ooh, that is true. Thank you, Morgana, because I actually forgot about that happens on Sundays. Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we've got for you today. First up, the Allergy Relief Pack. Great for anyone who's sick of being sick. 2 calming masks, and 20 wide eye drops. I don't remember what those do. These will be in one set. What a steal. But wait, there's more. Next is the Cosmetic Cure Kit. Great for anyone seeking peace of mind. 1 aroma machine and 1 Omni Vitamin. These will both be in one set. What a steal. Wow, both such great items, I can't decide which one to get. Alright, this is a limited time deal. Today's the one and only day it'll be available. Of course, the price is just right. Who wants this kind of deal ever again? Phones are already ringing off the hook. Only a few remaining. As your final chance to buy.
Hey, hey!
So basically the way this works is that every Sunday you will come across 2 deals. These deals will give you better pricing and will save you a lot of money, and you will get some nice stuff. However, you can only buy one of the 2 options, as Morgana is saying. So it helps with confusion, dizziness, cure dizzy status, and set for cosmetics. So I can either get cosmetics or relief items. So this cosmetic thing is, in this game you can give gifts to people after you spend some time with them. And what that does, it improves their attitude with you. And attitude in this game has mechanical effects. The better someone likes you, the more benefits you get with them. So, for example, if they're a companion, they might get stronger in combat, and if they are... You can't romance the guys. No, you can't. I know about that. I know you can romance in this game, but you can't romance the guys. Not gonna lie, I am straight, but I would still romance Ryuji. Ryuji is such a bro. I love Ryuji so much. This is also really expensive. I feel like I want to get the Cosmetic Cure gift because it would save me a lot of money for gifts. And I'm pretty sure Anne likes cosmetics. And right now, my choice of partners is Ryuji, Anne, and Morgana. I think I'm gonna go with the Cosmetic Cure gift. Isn't the character you would romance if it was an option? I will note to you, I only know about, I know about a lot of the companions in the game, just because of, like, mild spoilers and just learning from other places. I just don't like the actual story about them. I don't know that part. So, you can feel free to tell me the name and what person you would romance. Just be careful about, like, specifics about them. Because I am avoiding spoilers where I can. I'm gonna buy the Cosmetic Cure gift. Because it's like the highest saving option. Oh, there's another buy. It's just called in. Thank you so much. Oh, they both sold out. Last customer was extraordinarily lucky. We'll try to get your order to you as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now. We'll see you again next time with another fabulous product. Goodbye for now.
Well then.
Now we have to do is wait for it to arrive. I think it takes I think it arrives on Tuesday, maybe Monday. You think to say so, Jiro? Hey, boy, did I take a kid like this? I must be getting old. You say that, but the amount of times you've done such nice things for me has been very common. Can I go outside today?
Hey!
No, I cannot. You can go outside sometimes. Actually, wait, no, I wanna... What's... Oh, wait, it's not raining anymore, it's cloudy. Damn. If it was raining still, I would have studied. I guess I can finish the... I can finish reading that book for Guts. That's what I would do.
Hey!
Yes. We're gonna finish Pirate Legend.
Make sure you close up.
Bye-bye, Sojiro. The pirates made a toast, drinking and reveling to celebrate their victory.
Wow!
The pirate Captain Kidd, huh? Ryuji should read this book. You said that last time. Typical cat behavior was demanding things from you, telling you what to do. So, you finished reading Pirate Legend. Although Captain Kidd was the leader of a rat-tag group of outlaws. Must have learned more about courage after reading Captain Kidd's exciting adventures. Ooh, 3. I think I just got Guts 2 not long ago, so it's gonna be a while before I get Guts 3. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. That's true. That's why I listen to that statement ever. I'm gonna check notifications really fast. I have like a bunch of random notifications on my Discord. Okay. It's now Monday.
Okay, let's get started.
Oh hey, this is the guy that was introduced somewhat recently in the game. This happened after Kamoshida revealed what happened. The school introduced Dr. Maruki. Hey there, I'm Dr. Maruki, your school counselor. Thanks to the school, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I want to talk a little about how mental health and perception can affect you. Don't worry, I don't want to stress you out or anything, just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind?
So,
See, what's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof of it can even heal you, depending on your outlook. So, Ninjagun,
any ideas?
what do we call the phenomenon where believing in treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? Okay, so it depends on like, so placebo technically fits that? So positive feedback, I'm pretty sure it's placebo in this aspect, because positive feedback would just be, you know, reinforcement of doing good things. So you do something good, someone tells you, hey, good job, even yourself for that matter. This can be from giving yourself a cookie after, you know, during a weight training session, or doing good in an exam. So I want to say it's probably a placebo in this aspect, because because placebo would be believing in something that, like, for example, you take a medication that's just a sugar pill, but it actually improves your current state. So I want to say placebo is probably the correct.
This is it.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Cool. Yep, that's correct. Some people specify that placebos don't actually have any curative properties. But even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We call that a nocebo. I've actually not heard that name before. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going!
Wow, you were really smart to be able to answer a question like that. So, answering questions correctly does actually give you a point up in knowledge. It's actually beneficial to get questions correct. And I don't know if this is true, but I think it also improves people's outlook on you, but I don't really know how that works. That's just one example, but my point is that our minds and bodies are more connected than we think. So it's important to not push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest too. It's my job to help with that. So, come by the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. Mind affects the body, huh? You think I'll change back into a human if I just believe in it hard enough? I'll just... Modern anime exhibit is great. We gotta go see it. I'm feeling pretty down lately. Maybe I should go to counseling. I never knew that art could be so explosive. Have you been to counseling yet? Madarame exhibit, huh? When is it until?
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master.
A panda, now this is real cat behavior right here.
Oh, kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
Oh, also, for those that don't know, no one can understand Morgana. Only we can actually understand his speech. To everyone else, just sounds like he's meowing. It's just a creature? Stuffed animal, you're imagining things. Just a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous.
He didn't have to actually meow.
Again!
Time to button mash! No, don't do that! Don't mush and bash? Oh god. Don't button mash the cat. Don't do that. I should press gently. This is adorable.
It's so cute. I want to hear it again.
Dude, the cat's drooling.
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, Morgana, but also good for you. You seem quite happy about that.
So, which line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way?
Ryuji, you used to be on the track and field team. You know, I know you're not on it anymore, but you still maintained your training every day.
What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Most? You don't want to leave a paper trail.
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Okay, well, before that, though, I want to talk to people. Because when you're in the train station, it tends to be people that you can talk to. Madarame is seriously guilty. He's totally the perfect target. And you're gonna say? Could a gentleman like that really be plagiarizing and abusing his pupils? If it's really true, then Kitagawa-kun. Yeah, that would be bad. Do you have any specials?
Hey.
Man, I'm starving. Wanna grab some food here?
Don't you think we should hurry?
Let's do that later. We have to go talk to Kitagawa-kun. Okay, they're not even gonna let me. I guess I probably am not able to do anything right now.
Huh?
There's potential.
Anyone I could talk to? No? Okay. I guess I have to go this way. Is this the... Wait, is this where I'm going? Oh, no, I'm wrong. Dude, I don't know where I'm going, Ryuji, I'm sorry.
Not interested.
I have to go this way? Yeah, stage 2, there we go. It's been a while. It's been a while. I have no idea where to go. I honestly got lost every time I played anyway, so...
I can see it.
I can listen. The Madarame exhibit was wonderful. He really is the best. My only regret is that it was so crowded. I couldn't spend more time there. Oh, I know. Once they showed it on TV, all the people with just a casual appreciation for art flooded in. I wish I could bring one home to enjoy whenever I want. Maybe I'll ask my husband to buy me one. Oh, we have an interview. I think, wasn't this guy the same guy that was... No, it wasn't. He was different looking, actually. He had gray hair. I hear you went to... Oh, actually, I think this one. I hear you went to see Mr. Madarame's exhibit. May I ask what you thought of it? Oh, it was amazing. Every piece on display was absolutely superb. Mr. Madarame truly is the pride of Japan's art world. He is so talented and yet so humble. Mr. Madarame's personal exhibit just opened yesterday. It's already a huge success. Tickets, unsurprisingly, are extremely hard to come by. Back to you, Ken. That means the ones that Yusuke gave to us were actually pretty rare. You want to see the Madarame exhibit all of a sudden? Come on. I don't care about art. That's what everyone's talking about. Go buy some tickets on an auction or something. You have any idea how much those tickets cost? It's going to be super crowded. Complain about the lines at Destinyland. You know, the lines at the Madarame exhibit would be too much. That's funny.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, this guy. I wish I could paint again. This won't have to live in such a shitty life. Are you okay? Leave me alone. This is beck and call, and this is what I get. It's over for me now. It's got nothing to do with you. It's for everyone. You're all idiots. Interesting.
I can't do this.
Well, I enjoy the Madarame exhibit. I don't know much about art. You're fine. You won't need to think too deeply. You'll feel it when you see his work. Yes, the passion that Mr. Madarame puts in his work is undeniable. I'm sure you'll feel it too. I've heard a lot of good things about this exhibit on TV, too. I'm getting excited. See, that's kind of what I was thinking earlier when I was talking about the art exhibits. I've been to one or two myself in virtual exhibits. I think most people will benefit from going to at least one and seeing what it's like.
Nice.
Think I've spoken to everyone? Yes. And I'm just... Can I do this over here?
Hmm?
Hey,
Okay, no, I'm not gonna... They're not gonna let me. You even have time to do a lottery ticket? Yes, it's like 5 seconds.
Wait,
You sure it's this way? You sure it's this way? I don't remember seeing a house. It's supposed to be on the residential area past Central Street. We have to walk a bit, though. Okay, let's get going. Oh, we have
Satoru
this.
Kamoshida, former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament. Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
I guess I've been acting
is
strangely for a
that
while.
it?
We're at the right address.
Kind of reminds me of the houses I built in Fallout 4. Is that rude?
The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
no one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
We're not wolves. We're thieves. Different
Who
thing.
is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
Damn, that was quick change of pace.
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well?
God, I did the complete tonal shifts that he has is like whiplash.
Hey. Sorry,
Hey.
but we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Okay, Ryuichi, we've had this discussion before. Don't just ask this. You have to beat around the bush. They're not just gonna tell you.
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This? Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence, it is charity.
If you said got mad from that, damn.
And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true. so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
Ryuji, it's not... Ryuji, I really appreciate your desire to help people, but you're not doing it good. I know you're trying. I love that about you. But we had this exact issue with Kamoshida. No one wanted to tell us. So if something is happening here, why would he tell us? Those people literally had bruises and were wrapped in bandages. One of them jumped off a building and they still wouldn't say anything.
That is utter rubbish.
That is a strange reaction.
I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
You really think that?
Yusuke,
He was being loud. It's not surprising Madarame came out.
what's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worried for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Considering context, that is a very... reasonable... honestly, that's almost unreasonable with how quickly he shut that down.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down?
Madarame, it was your pupil that was yelling at us.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry.
I mean, to be fair though, if nothing is going on here, someone coming up to you and telling you that your father figure is a bad person would definitely set someone off.
I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Actually, something I was curious about, if anyone here knows, on the pieces that I think I recognized one or two pieces, but are the pieces on the wall, actual artworks, or were they made for this game?
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
I don't know what, style of art this is called.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
I think it's called a crush.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
Well, I wanted to sign off too quickly. Yusuke did act kind of strangely when you called him out on possibly lying.
How's the metanav?
Oh,
Hey, the app.
was it picking up our conversation? This display, it means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
Interesting.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for to enter his palace.
You mean like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden, though.
Yeah, I felt I could never come up with something on the spot like that.
Why don't we start with castle?
Then what about prison? Ah, what a pain!
It's an interesting juxtaposition. I can see why Ryuji would come to that. Because your home can be...
Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
Ryuji.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
Guidance counseling office? What do you... Why did...
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
Atelier, maybe? Also, store... Museum would be interesting. That'd be pretty fitting.
Beginning navigation? Whoa, really?
I wonder if you had to get that right, all of those would have worked. I just thought museum would be most fitting because, like, museum would house, like, all of your art pieces. Oh shit, we're just jumping right in. I should have expected that, but...
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
Didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on two legs.
It's true.
Arr.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Forget that. Look! That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out.
So if you noticed, when we're in this distortion realm, or palace, we look a little bit different.
It's so extravagant, to the point that it's gaudy.
So, my character turns into his other form, Joker, and turns into Panther, and Ryuji turns into Skull. Morgana just changes into Mona, which is still him, but his more humanoid, bipedal anthropomorphized form.
It's a museum, right?
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
Madarame's artwork is on display at museums in reality too, though. His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
People who have fame wanting more fame, I suppose?
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
True, might as well
Right.
gather as much information as possible and then use that
That
information
aside,
to go further.
ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah, I agree.
Now that's our Joker. I feel the same.
But man, just look at that insane crowd.
Now, we know from Kamoshida's castle is that these are not real people. These are facsimiles created by Madarame's desire. So essentially, he wants people to visit his museum. Though there are real creatures in here called shadows that will harm us if we get too close to them. Well then, it's time to begin our infiltration. We're gonna have to wait in that gigantic line? Don't be stupid, we're not taking the front door. But there's a high wall around the building.
Shall we go?
We'll just have to find our way up over it then. Any case, let's get going. Oh yeah, I have Morgana with a little, wait, can I look at it? It's kinda hard to look at it.
I have something.
Oh hey. Look at that. I don't know if you're supposed to see that yet, but, so this is what I was talking about. There's these shadows that I can actually run up through the crowd, interesting. There's these shadows that are essentially your enemies. They are the distortions created by the palace's host. And what they are kind of like the guards of the place, and they will attack you on sight to stop you from undoing the palace.
Hmm?
Can these guys not see us? Don't get too close to them. They're probably just distracted by the thoughts of a great painter. Come on, let's go.
I can see it.
But you can see that there's a guard up there. Cinderella over on YouTube saying, love this game. Yeah, this game has been really good. This is my first playthrough. This is completely... Well, I actually know a little bit about this palace already, but... It is...
I have something.
mostly blind besides that. Everything besides the events of this palace is completely blind. Though I don't actually know how to go through the palace. This is really how he thinks of that rundown shack? It's overwhelmingly shiny. It's not just hitting me in that this is the old guy's palace. That's why we're here, right? Come on, let's go check it out. This game has been very good. Kamoshida's palace was so, like, aggressive for me. So if you use, like, the little, like, I forgot what it's called, third eye. You can use third eye to look around and help you see, hidden things. As you can see, this looks like nothing here. But, in fact, you can steal from some of them. You've played through the OG and Persona 5 and... Well, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm playing Royal, and this is the only Persona I've played. I've played nothing else.
See it.
Is this the only way I can go? Is there anything else? Yeah, I see there's this guard over here that I was talking about. The exhibit is now closed for today. We await your return on another date. Hey, send in more guards over here, as the two of us won't be able to deal with this whole crowd.
Oh!
This is our chance. Looks like security's focused on the front entrance. That means there'll be less of them elsewhere. Let's go. I've heard that Persona 5 Royal is, like, larger than the original game. I don't actually know how true that is, but I'm pretty sure that, like, there's an entire new character, and there's a new palace as well. But I tried to avoid looking too into it, to avoid spoilers. I'm gonna go there, down there. We can go up. We can also go left. Right, I have to jump from here, that's fine. Oh, can I not jump any other way? Played 3 and 4 as well as Strikers. Let's see. I own... Wait, which one's golden? Is 4 golden or is 3 golden? I own the golden version of one of the games. I got that recently. I can head in right through there. Okay.
Hey!
Oh, Skylight's open. We can get in from here. That's pretty far drop. Will we be able to get back out?
Now's my time to shine!
Don't worry. I have a rope. I'm a tool specialist after all. So what's it called, Joker? Want to head inside? Definitely.
How suspicious.
4 is golden. Okay, so I own 4 of them, but I have not touched it. I don't have it installed. I have never like opened it. I've never looked into it. I just own it. It's quite quiet in here. It's almost eerily so.
Oh,
Hey, this is... It's moving. Come on, we're in a palace. I didn't get freaking out over.
This is...
The palace reflects its ruler's heart. We may want to check out these paintings out. God, I cannot speak right now.
It's somewhere.
I wanted to climb up here because I saw this. Yes, okay, this is something I can steal from. Thick parchment. I think that's something I can sell.
Hey!
Yeah, I was about to say, those look suspicious. It almost looks like motion sensors. Hold on a second, Joker. Let's take a look at the paintings first. So all of them moving? They're all moving. This is the only one that looks different. Oh hey, there's some kind of explanation here. Let me see. It's someone's name and age? What the hell? That can't be the title of the painting, right? Do you think it's the artist's name? Let's check the other paintings too. I think there might be something important about them.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
I'm trying.
Hey, hey.
Oh, I have to go into another room. Okay. There's a lot of paintings in here. Check around first before I actually interact with anything. That's strange. Grab all the items. These are also all distorted as well. So I guess every single painting is going to be distorted like that? Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey!
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Madarame's famous for having a variety of art styles. But all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here?
That's one of the only paintings that actually, like, showcases eyes.
And more important, why is his name written under it?
I mean, Ryuji, I'm gonna be honest. That's not the strange part here. We've seen that with every painting. The strange part is, why is it bloody?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
Hey, look!
It's just him repeating what he actually said.
Damn it!
This one's got a name and an age.
I can feel it.
I can feel it. I just want to see anything unique to say about these paintings. Can I interact with that painting?
I see.
These paintings are all over the place. Oh, the palace, I mean.
Is this...
This painting is the same way. I feel like it's staring at us.
I have something.
Yeah, okay, so it's all the same thing. Okay, I was just curious. Any, like, unique dialogue? Oh, okay. I was gonna see if I can't interact with that. There's a grappling hook piece right there, I think.
I can feel it.
I can hide behind it. Is that what that is? Is that a grappling hook space? No? Okay. Maybe I just can't do it yet. A button.
Huh?
What? No way! Oh, there's Yusuke. I didn't even see that.
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
Huh? What do you think these paintings are?
Patrons of the museum? No, that's not right, because Yusuke isn't a patron. Madarame's pupils, well painted. Probably Madarame's pupils.
I think you're right.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
I also know that Yusuke does not look particularly happy in that photo. And usually I feel like art pieces tend to depict emotions in certain ways, but he has kind of like this expressionless face.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer. Alright, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
Focus.
Okay, so I can go further down. What does this button do?
Oh, wait!
Hey, shouldn't we avoid touching stuff we don't need to? Oh, Yusuke? Yeah, I know about Yusuke because of, actually no spoilers, because this palace is what got me into the game, so I know generally what happens. There's some sort of boucher here.
Hmm?
What, you find something? We're here to investigate, so we should check everything that catches our attention. Well, before we do that, I see a chest.
There's a treasure chest!
Thanks, Yuji.
Oh!
26 lockpicks, yeah. Lunar Cutlass.
Oh!
Oof. This beauty looks like it's just my size. This is mine now, alright? Go ahead.
Yep.
Now even more of a threat. Out of curiosity though, is that actually better for you? Let me make sure it's actually stronger. Oh, I only had the regular options. Wow, that's so much better.
It's somewhere.
Oh, another chest. Straw doll. What does that do? Oh, okay. Gotcha. One of those items. Now let's see what's on this brochure. Is this a pamphlet? This is getting way too detailed for this freaking palace. Why do you bother making stuff like this? Oh, there's a museum guide on here. Let's take it with us.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, it might even show us the location of the treasure.
Nice.
That is a possibility. At the very least, it should be a good reference to the scale of this palace. Huh? But the map only shows half the museum. I see, it says it's 1 out of 2. So I think another map somewhere, okay. The 2 out of 2's gotta be around here somewhere, right? So how big is this place? Don't worry about that another time. Right now, our objective is confirming Madarame's cognition. We may have to reconsider our plan depending on what we find. I mean, he's got a palace, seems pretty sketch to me. Listening to the audio.
I can feel it.
Go this way. Is this just where it came from? I can't tell. What am I looking at? What is this? It's all distorted in here because of this, like, outside stuff.
I can feel it.
Ah. Look at this.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true.
This take a long time to beat. The palace of the game, because I already know the game is gonna take a while. I think I'm like 20% through. And I've spent like, I think like 20 hours. Not including today's stream. Definitely a very Kamoshida circumstance going on again.
He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools!
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
Same as people covered up Kamoshida.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still,
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display. But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
Could have been his artwork.
what's the call? Ain't this enough to target Madarame?
Because Kitagawa-kun literally, like, Yusuke literally said, hey, let's go do a different art piece. What do you all think?
We should confirm these facts with Yusuke first.
Yeah,
Confirm what, though?
It means we should get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
you're right.
Exploring the palace would be a good idea because it gives us more evidence of his crimes, but also, permitting we don't touch the heart, nothing bad will happen.
I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
Best way to get his trust.
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
That's fair after what happened.
A famous, renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida.
What to see?
Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
Okay. Just like the previous one, we did a little bit of reconnaissance before actually doing anything. Now time to gather evidence. The reason why Yusuke is hiding the truth, huh? Would you really forgive someone unconditionally if you owe your life to them? I'm not so sure anymore. What are you bringing this up for? According to Kitagawa-kun, Madarame isn't a problem. Is something wrong? Yeah, a little. I mean, I know Madarame is a bad person, but still. Maybe I'm so hesitant because I haven't actually met any of his victims. Yeah, I guess that part's totally different from what happened with Kamoshida. This might be an extreme line of thinking, but if an evil person isn't causing any trouble now, is there really a point in us stepping in? Well, you got a point. So we need to let Yusuke decide if Madarame is worth going after or not? I don't know. If it were me, I'd never forgive that bastard. Can you ask Yusuke? Okay, got it. So we can talk some more about this, after all that. Okay, let's meet in Shibuya after school tomorrow.
Hey,
Hey, another box came in for you. So it is on Mondays that I get my... run from the shopping. Yes. Wait, say Morgana?
Okay.
Our only choice now is to ask Yusuke about this. Okay. Can I...
Let's go to bed.
Okay, no, I just gotta sleep. Okay. Let me go ahead. How do I save again?
I'll just add this.
Go ahead and save just to do it. I had an auto save, but
Well then.
let's call it a day and go to bed. Sleep. I can't do anything else anymore. Beep 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 beep.
Hey, it's me. I just can't forgive Madarame, but what An said made me think.
Definitely favorite Persona game, Cinderella. I mean, I haven't seen any of the Cinderella games yet. That's what I wanted to say. I have not seen any of the other Persona games. I've seen like clips of them, so I know like some of the characters, but I do not know enough about them to have any sort of real opinion. But I mean, this is my favorite Persona game. It's also the only one I've played.
To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs?
No way, probably, I don't know. I don't think so. Because he does have very strange reactions to us that you wouldn't typically have if you saw someone as a little more than a delinquent. Take our homeroom teachers. I forgot her name. It starts with a Y. Take our homeroom. Wait, no. It starts with a K. I'm dumb. It's been too long since I played. So, Cinderella. I know you just toned in. This is my first time playing this game in like half a year. I had a hiatus from streaming, and of course, being a hiatus, I did not play this game, and it had been like 6 months. So I'm coming back to this game for the first time in a long time, so I have forgotten a lot of stuff, mainly names. I know like the main character names, but I do not remember like our side characters. Like I forgot Maruki's name. I forgot. I want to say the homeroom teacher's name starts with like Yama. Someone who's more well acquainted with the game would probably know, but it's been a while since I played it, so I don't remember very well. But our homeroom teacher, when she first met us, like, she was straight up, like, it was impossible to talk to her. She basically just shut down everything we said, gave us the bare minimum of effort. You notice that new live stream stab? Yeah. Yusuke, on the other hand, is still willing to give us something. Despite him being very standoffish, he's still giving us the time of day. So I don't really think he's considering us thugs per se. We are definitely overstepping our boundaries, don't get me wrong. Like, we don't know him, we are complete strangers, all we know is his name. And yet, we are still going up to his home and trying to basically investigate him. So, I think it's more of an in-between. I think he's anointed us with a part of him that also wants to reach out.
You're right. We're helping. It ain't like he thinks it is. It pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want.
Common thing that you have going for you, Ryuji. You don't really like adults very much.
Makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I?
I don't think he's wrong, honestly, because the type of adults that we're dealing with are not good adults. We're dealing with adults who do not have the best interest of the generations out, for them. They are completely in it for their own greed. Take Kamoshida, for example, and possibly Madarame as well. Kamoshida was like, literally all Kamoshida cared about was his own fame and his own, basically power that he had over the students. I'm gonna say we'll take him.
Aw, yeah. Don't tell Anna I called you, by the way. Seriously. Well, see you tomorrow.
Oh my god, Avocado rating on Twitch at 32 viewers. Holy. Oh man, I didn't even stop by your stream today. I feel kind of bad I didn't say anything. Oh man, god, I got rated twice now. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Let me give a shout out to Ard. I remember how to. Oh, it would help if I spelled your name correctly. Did I spell your name correctly? Yeah, there we go. So Ard was playing Dark Souls 2, Skull of the First Sin, but kicker is he was doing Deathless. So if you guys like Souls, he does Deathless for a lot of stuff. He's been doing Deathless a lot recently. He's trying to beat all of the games on Deathless right now. But he plays a ton of Dark Souls. So if you really like Souls content, I suggest to go over there. He is honestly one of my favorite streamers. I've spent a lot of time with him. Honestly, how long has it been since we've spent time together? I mean, I've been with you since like YouTube days when you only streamed on YouTube. I want to say it's been like 4 or 5 years. So, but I definitely do suggest him. Make sure to give him all the love and support you can. But for those that are just joining, I am Dishonored Ninja. I play a variety of games. I do play some Dark Souls at times. I did my own attempt at Dark Souls 1 No Death recently. And I failed spectacularly on it, but I did get to Blighttown, so, you know, there's that. I killed Quelaag, but I also had not played the game in half a year. But right now I'm playing Persona 5. I just finished Devil May Cry 4 4 days ago, I think. It was like Friday, I think I beat it. I'm planning on doing Devil May Cry 5 soon enough. I'm also in the middle of playing Silent Hill 2 Remake. What other games am I playing? Resident Evil 6. I'm playing Resident Evil 6 on No Hope with a friend. I have not played that in a little bit, but we're kind of trying to get schedules correct. It isn't always like playing 6, because it's kind of... Playing the hardest difficulty is kind of a bit much at times. But if you like the sound of any of those games, or even want to suggest something, or just want to stick around and have a nice, you know, safe place you can just talk about whatever you want, feel free to follow. I would love that. I'd love to spend more time with you. But to go through some of the list of people that joined in, we have Musical, nice to have you here. Nice to have you, Kefrafin, 666, obviously Ard, Notorious, Mario, Bagotis, Lilith. Think I got everyone that chatted? And even those who do not want to chat, feel free to lurk. I do not mind. Feel free to lurk as much as you want. I do have a lurk command. I think I've set up a lurk command. But whether you want to chat, whether you want to just sit here, or even if you want to raid and run, I don't mind. You guys have a fun time. Cinderella over on YouTube, you playing Silent Hill 2 Remake 2? Nice, nice. It's a pretty good remake to my eyes. I did not actually play any of the originals, but I have seen a lot of them. And, oh, you said you ended up dying twice. We changed the routes. The first death will never happen again. The second death was because I didn't take it seriously at the first death. That's fair. That's fair. I know, when I didn't really route anything, but I decided to, when I died on Dark Souls 1, I decided to slightly change, like, the direction of things, and it ended up being a bit better. And I think we've been chatting since 2017. Yeah, honestly, that's probably right. Mario saying you love Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is so good. I did Dante Must Die on 1, 2, and 3. And Heaven and Hell on 3 as well. And just beat 4 on Devil Hunter, or like normal difficulty. That was really fun. I didn't really like the last couple of chapters, honestly. Last couple of chapters were not very fun on 4, honestly, but, you know, besides that, I didn't really have an issue with the game. The combat was really fun. I liked being able to have Style Switcher as Dante. I liked... The Exceed mechanic was kind of hard to use, but I got used to it, then switched to Dante, then forgot how to use it. Leave on the lurk when you take a break from the desk. Hey, feel free. Make sure to stretch, make sure to get some water. Very important for you. Make sure to get all that blood pumping. And if you need to, feel free to eat something. But I do appreciate the lurk card. And again, goes for anyone else who just wants to lurk and just listen. I do not mind. In fact, I lurk myself a lot, because I tend to listen to streams while I play something. So. Dante Must Die hard? Dante Must Die was pretty difficult. Specifically in 1 and 3. Honestly, 2 wasn't too hard because in that game, you were kind of OP if you just used your ranged weapons, because ranged weapons were just ungodly in that game. Like, it was unholy how... But also, you kind of had a juxtaposition of 2's melee weapons just kind of sucking. So, kind of a mix there going. But again, I really appreciate everyone stopping by. It means a lot to me. Let's see, I did not read what Anne said. Alright, I contacted Kitagawa-kun about modeling for him. Still waiting for his response, though. Hi, thanks. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to do as an art model, though. Cover yourself in paint. I do not think that's what you do. Just be yourself. That's actually kind of hard. Look, you don't gotta go all out for this. You're only doing it so you can get dirt and modern armor, remember? Well, Ryuji, you're not entirely correct about that. We're also trying to help Yusuke. Because if Yusuke is indeed a victim of Madarame stealing all of his artwork, and also possibly mentally abusing him, we're in this for Yusuke as well. And all of other Madarame's pupils. Oh, for context people who just joined. Right now, we just learned that a very famous artist in the game, is perhaps a not good person, and all the art exhibits that he has done has actually been completely his pupils' art, and he is saying it as if it's his own. So we're trying to find some dirt on him and trying to prove this. It sounded like Kitagawa-kun wanted this to be a private picture of his, though. Well, I guess I'll let you guys know when he contacts me again. But unfortunately, we've only just learned this, and we don't really know how true it is.
I got a response from Kitagawa-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
Honestly, probably.
We need to find out from Kitagawa-kun if what we saw in the palace was true.
Yusuke gets, like, really happy whenever he sees An, and then whenever he sees Ryuji and me, he just gets so annoyed. It's kind of funny.
Hey, quiet down. It's that student council president.
I think her name is starts with an M. And she's been kind of difficult with us recently. She's investigating us. Oh no! Not him!
Yikes. She got a hold of Mishima today?
Mishima has been like so Mishima was a victim of the previous person that we dealt with. Mishima was like physically abused to the point where he had like bandages wrapped around like all parts of his body. He was like getting hit, and he was being told that it would only get worse if he tried to go to someone about it. And, however, it is because of him standing up for himself that we were able to find out dirt on Kamoshida and get it revealed to the school. And Mishima has become like a benefactor of ours and put up the forum that allows people to talk about their grievances about day-to-day lives that we've been using to try and find information about people.
It'd suck if she noticed us. Come on, let's split up.
Luckily, I think Mishima is going to hold his ground. I don't think he's going to tell anything about us to her.
Okay, see you later.
We go to saying Kamoshida's a real
Finally landed a
scumbag.
big target.
Is he dealt with and put in jail now? Yes, he is in fact in jail. I don't remember if you saw, but after he revealed during a announcement in the auditorium, or it was actually the gym, he interrupted the announcement to actually reveal, hey, I'm a terrible person. I abused the kids that were in my volleyball that I was teaching. I also may or may not have sexually abused 2 of my students as well. Or more.
Come on, let's get some dirt on Madarame. But man, Han's late.
Sorry. I was thinking about some things and didn't notice how much time had passed.
You know, you're only just now getting over the events of Kamoshida, and your friend who was in a comatose state only just woke up recently. It's okay.
Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame?
Oh, and by the way, Bigotis, you have not missed much. Like, this is my first time playing this game since, like, 6 months ago. You've only missed, like, the hour I played today. And, which was basically spent learning a bit more about Yusuke and Madarame. We did end up going into a palace dedicated to Madarame, where it was his museum, and it showed pictures of all of his pupils, and their names and ages, including Yusuke, as well as the person from the mementos that talked about how Madarame might not be a good person. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking on. It did seem like Kitagawa-kun
I mean, they lived
was...
together, so he'd have to be aware of Madarame's true nature.
True statement. However, there's also the act that he probably wouldn't just be aware of it, he'd probably be a victim to it.
The only reason I can think of him doing that is that Madarame has something on him.
Well, I mean, he's also basically his father figure too, isn't he? If Madarame is his father figure, it's kind of hard to walk away from someone who's, you know, taking care of you. Like, Yusuke is, like, still in school, I'm pretty sure. I think he might be a year older than us, I'm not sure. I don't think the game ever outright said how old he was. Well, you said you played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood last time, or yesterday you played, and the last time was like 2019, was hot garbage of the game. Anything happened with the nurse yet? No, I have not seen her since then, because I haven't actually had any time to go outside. all of my time has been spent inside LeBlanc or dealing with events like at the school. I have not even been able to explore the outside world at all since. But I've been trying to get my guts up so I can do another medical trial. I think I need guts 3. Cinderella's saying Yusuke's think the same age. Okay, I see. I'm not entirely sure because, like, judging by the fact that it does seem like everyone we became companions with have been the same age of us. Like, you know, Ryuji is the same age, An's the same age, Mishima is literally in our class with us. I don't know about anyone else right now. I mean, I know due to, like, trailers and whatnot, like, generally what, like, how the companions are going to be. Because, realistically, our disguises when we're in the palace is not very good disguises. Luckily, we don't really need disguises because the mental image people see of us is not the same thing they see in the real world, so it doesn't really matter. Because our disguises are actually how we see ourselves, rather than actual disguises. But yeah, actually, I played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood a long time ago as well, but it was like earlier in 2019, I think. At least I think it was Brotherhood. But I haven't really played an Assassin's Creed game in like, I don't know, minimum of like 3 years. So, any of them for that matter. Brotherhood was the one that had like a PvP game mode, wasn't it? You had like people like that would like disguise as civilians. You had to like find out who were disguising while also, you know, killing them or protecting your own disguise, I think. Let's talk about disguises. I think it was that one. Maybe it was 3 though. Do not recall the controls. Yeah, it's pretty typical. I know when I tend to switch genres a lot, and sometimes it'll be from like Elden Ring to Dark Souls, and trying to remember it'll be like, oh hey, actually I can't jump in this game. It's kind of difficult at times, so.
Yeah, that's weird. But that's why we're going to check it out, right? You ready to be a model?
Also, fun fact, do not do a no death run of Dark Souls after not playing for like 6 months. It's a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what? Something seemed different about her to you?
Did she cut her bangs? So I can either be blunt, or I can fib it, because I mean, An has been acting strangely recently. However, it's the way she acts when something is wrong. Because she acted this exact same way when her best friend was in a coma, and she acted the exact same way when we were trying to get dirt about Kamoshida from her. I mean, the obvious answer is that she's worried about doing this because she probably doesn't want anyone modeling her. I feel like the best thing is to say definitely.
You're totally right.
But I'm the same as always.
Huh. Well, let's get going. We gotta talk to Yusuke.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model. Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendlier, we should bring up Madarame.
I thought it would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
Wouldn't you get nervous too, if it was just the 2 of us?
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Streaming on both YouTube and Twitch is a good idea. Yeah, originally I only streamed on Twitch, but I recently, well, I say recently, but this year, I should say, I decided to start, like, actually making stuff a little bit better on my stream and trying to get a bit more, I'm not sure professional is the correct word, because I want to be honest, I don't really want to be professional on here. I want to be friendly. And sometimes I feel being professional can take away from being friendly and having a nice, good atmosphere for people to have. And my ultimate goal is just to create a nice, safe place for anyone to come join and, you know, be themselves. And so I feel if I'm overly professional with my stream, it might come across as you can't do that. But I still did want to make it look a little bit better and be able to get to more people. Right now I only stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but I have thought about going to different sources and trying to stream there as well. But as it currently stands, I kind of only want to stick with YouTube and Twitch because they're rather popular and I understand how they work, so. But it's been moderately successful. Usually my Twitch is more reliable in terms of lives. My YouTube does have views for... My YouTube has views for, like, my recordings and whatnot. My lives don't tend to be too successful over on YouTube. But to be fair, I'm also pretty active on Twitch, so people that I, you know, follow and talk to a lot, they tend to, you know, stop by and, you know, wish me to have a good stream before, you know, leaving. And, you know, even today I had 2 raids from people that I regularly watch, which is, again, really nice, and I'm very happy it happened. But the type of stuff has not happened for me on YouTube because I don't really follow people on YouTube. I don't really watch people live on YouTube, though. Which is annoying to watch for me because all these couple ads, you know, ad block on YouTube. Yeah, that's fair. I also have the same thing. I have uBlock Origin. Because I just can't deal with the amount of ads on YouTube, and what I do with ads on Twitch because, you know, it's skippable. Though, between you and me and the, like, 20 other people that are watching, there is a way to actually get ads to be, like, blocked on ad blocker. It's just have to go a little bit of a roundabout way. You have to get, like, a stronger ad blocker and kind of trigger it yourself slightly. I don't do it myself, but it is possible. But, you know, you didn't hear that from me. The fact that this is recorded also doesn't matter, and this is going on YouTube after this, you know, stream ends. I don't want to... No. I don't know exactly how to do it, but it is a thing. Also, I don't think Yusuke would try anything perverted, but I do appreciate Ryuji looking out for Han because of it.
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
You know, for the right type of person, that would almost be an insult.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
No, not really.
Well then, let's get started.
But yeah, I totally get what you're saying, Cinderella. A lot of people have that issue as well, which is why they stay on YouTube. Which is also part of the reason why I'm on both YouTube and Twitch, because, you know, you're gonna get to people who, you know, prefer YouTube. It's pretty common.
Kitagawa-kun?
You hear her?
Oh, he was actually doing it.
It's no use.
This isn't what we planned. We were gonna catch him off guard and make him spill his beans, weren't we?
That was a weird sound from my neighbors. They heard one of the kids, like, squawk. I don't know if anyone heard that. I don't think it went through the... Because I have pretty thin walls. I live in an apartment. Duplex, to be exact. But one of the neighbor kids, like, squawked in the background in my headset. It was kind of funny.
How are we supposed to know this was gonna happen? Guess we just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room.
Look at can't or stay put. I mean, Morgana is a cat. Even if he does get caught, I don't think anything bad would happen.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Fair, but also Morgana, when we met you, you were in a prison cell because you got caught. Need I bring that up? Remember one time when you started watching a streamer on Twitch gave me a full ads that were 30 seconds or longer? Yeah, so the way ads work on Twitch is that they're based upon the streamer. Some streamers will will run pre-rolls, people get less ads, people we'll just let them go naturally every hour or so. But the other thing is that streamers can also decide how many ads people get. Oftentimes they'll just set up the ads and that'll be it. I personally only have, I think, 1 minute, maybe 1 minute 30 seconds on my side for ads that run every hour, because while I still want some to go around. I don't want to get people to be too, like, overwhelmed by the amount of ads they get. But generically, it is set to 3 minutes if you do not do anything with them at default, so. But yeah, no, I can see why it would be too much. I can perfectly understand why you'd prefer being on YouTube.
This is too boring, so I'm going to scout around a bit.
You get to watch. That's
It's weird how flashy that door is.
I was about to make that comment, Morgana. That's an interesting door. That's hold on. I know what animal this is. What animal is it? Peacock. It is peacock feathers. Oh, and it's also got actual peacock too. I didn't even see that. Right here. There's an interesting lock on here that looks like the locks that you see in the Disordered Realm. Too many ads can lead to people getting frustrated than just leaving the stream. Yeah, exactly. But, and also it's like, I feel like too many ads, again, takes away from the friendly atmosphere that I want to have here. That's just, you know, do whatever. I feel like if you have a ton of ads, it might be like, okay, well, I was listening to the streamer talk about, you know, liking people and having a conversation with them, and then suddenly the conversation is interrupted, and the streamer, you can no longer hear them. They might be saying something that was, maybe not necessarily important information, but it was important to the conversation at hand, and you just miss all of it. So.
And is that a lock? A door with a hefty lock. What could be in there?
A corpse.
Are you done?
Ryuji.
It's no good.
What?
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No. So, speaking from experience. Morgana just laugh again. Dude, I should set that up as a redeem. That'd be a hilarious redeem. I love that laugh so much. I should definitely record that at some point. No. So, speaking from experience, drawing can be really frustrating. Drawing, while it can also be like relaxing for some people, when you're trying to make something and you want to make it look good, and you mess something up, or you just can't draw the same vision in your mind, it can be one of the most annoying things that you can ever experience. It's like, maybe even if it's not your passion, like drawing is not my passion by any means, but I really like doing it. I love to draw. But even though it's not my passion, and I'm not really too interested in making it like a job or anything, I do want to get better, of course. When I have this idea in my mind, and I try to transfer that onto the paper, and it's like what I drew was not at all what I wanted. And even if it is still a good piece of work in my opinion, it's like, this isn't what I was trying. And it almost feels like you failed, and that you yourself are a failure. And of course, that's not true. Like, even if you failed to make what you wanted to make, even if you made mistakes along the way, you did not mess up. Drawing is making what you want to make. Drawing is creating how you feel. Drawing is putting your thoughts into a physical manifestation. It's okay for it not to be perfect. It's okay for it not to be what you wanted. But you still did something. You still made something. And I imagine most of the amount of time, it's probably good. Even if it's not what you were trying to do.
No, not at all. It's just, I'm having trouble staying focused today. I'm sorry, but we'll have to resume this another time.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
Ryuji, we made that choice ourselves. Also, this is, to be expected. I think I think it's maybe not I feel like it's pretty common sense that art takes some time. If you're modeling for something, it stays still for a long period of time. Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
sorry. We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
Ryuji, you too blunt again.
This again.
I need to drink water. My throat is getting parched from talking. There's a lot of talking I have to do in this stream because Persona games half the time you're reading. And because I like to read everything aloud, it can be kind of difficult on my throat.
That painting I saw at the exhibit, you're the one who actually painted it, right?
That's...
I knew it.
Your sensei seriously messed up. He just thinks of his pupils as tools.
Ryuji, calm down. This is the person who raised this man that you're
That's
talking
why he
about.
doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them. I'll make this clear. There's no point in hiding stuff from us.
That is true, but we can do this in a lot less aggressive way, Ryuji. I love you. I love you so much. You're like one of my... Honestly, you're probably my favorite character so far. But... slow your roll. You made the same mistake against Kamoshida, and we got no information out of it because of it. Ryuji's a favorite guy in the game? Yeah. No, I totally agree. Ryuji is so good. Well, you're saying you know the feeling about drawing? You used to draw Dragon Balls. Yeah. Did you enjoy Dragon Balls? The thing is, about that statement, I have no idea if that is you being serious, making a joke, or both. And honestly, I don't really care either way. Also, nice alliteration there. Draw dragon. Yeah, no, actually, funny thing about Dragon Ball, a long time ago, I say a long time ago, but it really wasn't that long ago. I'm only in my 20s. When I was in middle school, I wouldn't really call them commissions. I kind of just like would draw for people sometimes. Like I had like a time where I was like drawing and I did it pretty often, and people were like, "Wow, I really like your drawing. Could you draw this or that for me?" And I'm talking about people who actually like I actually cared about. Like one guy in particular, he was like, "Hey, can you? I noticed that you're pretty good at drawing, and can you draw something for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna promise it's gonna be good or anything, but I could try." And he wanted Goku. He didn't tell me like specifically what kind of Goku he wanted. He was just like, you know, I want Goku. And I drew a full body pic of Goku in his Super Saiyan form. And I don't have a picture of it, unfortunately, so I can't show you. Because that, I mean, I didn't used to take pictures of my own. It's kind of sad, I should have. But I don't know if he still has that. But I did color it in and everything. I quite like that artwork. Cinderella, you enjoy drawing, you don't do it that often anymore. Yeah, I kind of feel that. I tend to draw like maybe like once a month. At the start of the year, I was drawing every single day to try and improve. But I found it was kind of painful. As much as I like drawing, I started to realize doing it every single day was kind of starting to take away, or you could say draw, haha, the enjoyment out for me. So nowadays I draw like about once a month. My most recent drawing was of a game I recently completed for Spooktober, Signalis. I think for those that are in Avocado's Discord, I'm pretty sure I posted the artwork in the art channel over there. And it was of Ariane, not like she's a main character, but you don't really see much of her. Last OPC did was, funny enough, Persona 5 art. Funny. Well, hey, you don't have to, of course, but if you want to join my Discord, I have a link on my YouTube where you can go to my Discord, and if you want to, you can share the artwork with me. I would be happy to look at it. Though don't feel forced to by any means. I just like seeing everyone's artwork because I like seeing different styles. It's really enjoyable. I know, in fact, right now, the most common thing that happens in my Discord is one of my newer people that joined, it's just them sharing all the new artwork. So, which I should post my artwork in my Discord. I haven't done that. But, on that topic of me drawing, like, Sinaloa stuff, if you guys like horror games, you kind of, like, enjoy, like, the old style of Resident Evil 1 and, like, 2 or 3, I would heavily recommend Signalis. It is such an amazing horror game. It is so good. But funnily enough, Cinderella, I actually also did a Persona artwork, though it was actually a kind of a funny haha. I did it for one of the people that rated me, or rated with, Mousy. I did a artwork of, she's a VTuber. I did a piece of art with her VTuber model with Joker's mask when he's in the palace. It was not that amazing. It wasn't terrible, but I feel like I could have done a lot better. I was struggling with that piece.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You like Resident Evil as well? I'm assuming was that what that said? Yeah, Resident Evil was pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the originals very much, because I kind of suck at the, like, the top-down, well, it's not really top-down, but, like, the fixed camera angle, and controls, I kind of suck at it, honestly. And I'm not really a big fan of the, inventory system. I prefer, like, the newer ones, like Resident Evil 4's inventory system was, like, oh my god, chef's kiss, that was so good. Resident Evil 4's inventory system is my favorite inventory system out of all games. And I'm so glad that it was in... They kept it in the remake, because if they didn't, I would have never touched it. Resident Evil 4 is my favorite Resident Evil game, by the way. But I can still definitely respect I can respect the tank control games. Like, they are so very good. I just personally cannot stand. I just can't play them. I'm just not good at them.
You couldn't go against him, could you? I'm sure we can help you out, though.
Multiple games in age as well. They still have the charm. Yeah, yeah. The remake for 1, like, was it a remaster? I guess it'd be more akin to a remaster because it's just basically updated looks and graphics. The remaster for 1, I would say, like, that was really good remaster. Because sometimes you see remasters that are basically just, hey, this is a remaster, and meanwhile it's literally just a port of the game. It's like, no, this is not a remaster, you didn't do anything. I think Dark Souls 1 kind of remaster kind of follows under that standpoint. Like, basically, they did do a couple of things. They fixed the Blight Town shenanigans where everything, like, the frame rate would drop considerably. Your fiancé recently cosplayed as Leon Kennedy on Convention. Oh, that's sick. Leon is my favorite character in Resident Evil. I love Leon so much. I just like that, like, that trope of a talkative, like, almost like swashbuckling character who does something cool and then, like, has some sort of, like, one-liner attached to it. But I will say it's very easily overdone. Like, taking a look at, like, modern Marvel movies, like, holy shit, they need to stop the one-liners. There's too many in that. There has to be, like, a good balance of, like, them doing cool shit. And then, you know, saying something cool as well. And while it was definitely a bit over the top, I'd say, I think Leon did a good job with that.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork.
Oh, wow, he came out and said that.
Don't misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism. Sensei is simply suffering from artist's block right now.
I didn't mean to skip your dialogue. Artist block is a killer, I won't lie.
Dude, still.
Well, this can be hit or miss, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right about that, Cinderella.
Kitagawa-kun.
Also, I hate to tell you, but offering up ideas, well, like, it is still plagiarism if you just completely rip the idea. I mean, you know, I went to college. I did essays. A big part of college is that you cannot rip stuff. And if you do, you have to do it a very, very specific way through quoting them and absolutely no paraphrasing without proper citations. And if you do change, and if you change like a quote, it's bad. You cannot change a quote unless you do it a certain way. You can like change like the wording of quotes. Like if, for example, let's say someone said that 20% of all humankind suffers from depression. This is not a real statistic. Do not quote that. That is completely inaccurate. I just threw that out. If you said 20% of people suffered from depression, that's not a correct quote. That quote is actually wrong. You'd instead have to basically be like, here's a beginning parenthesis, here's an end parenthesis around people, and then it would actually be okay. Also, Hunters07, thank you so much for rating. I'm so happy to have you here. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out really quick. We're just talking about like plagiarism at the moment because the current stuff going on with Yusuke. We just learned that his work is probably being plagiarized. So we're talking about like how plagiarizing works and whatnot. So yes, this is actually a third raid I've had today. It's going amazingly. I'm really happy. I feel like normally my Persona streams don't do very well, so. Let's see. Hunters07, of course, thank you so much for stopping by and rating. Joku Solo 5? Joku Solos 5, I'm assuming. Thank you so much for stopping by and speaking in. For those that are here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you have to rate in one, rate in one. God, me speaking is not working. If you have to raid and run, feel free, I do not mind. If you want to lurk, that's okay too. Thank you so much, either way. I see you guys are also playing some Persona. I am... Oh, thank you so much for following, Hunters. I am a variety streamer. I'm a Sonic Ninja. Sonic Hero 332166. Thank you so much.
Good boy.
Dishonor! Dishonor on your whole family!
Thank you. That's a very interesting juxtaposition of a sound list he played right there. I kind of want to ask why you put those together out of all things. Oh, that blip kind of ends fast. We need to fix that. Victory! I'm a big fan of Persona. Final Fantasy VII. It's one of my favorite games. I have a very big nostalgia factor. I used to play it with my father before he passed away, so. But what I was saying was, I am a Sonic Ninja. I play a variety of games, like Persona 5. I really enjoy RPG games. I just beat DMC4 recently, so if you like DMC4, I'm planning on doing DMC5 as well soon enough. I've been playing Silent Hill 2 Remake recently. Resident Evil 6 I've also been trying to beat with my friend on No Hope difficulty, so. But, yeah, no, I stream a bunch of games. My ultimate goal here is just kind of hang out and, you know, have fun. What I really want is just to create a place for everyone that joins here to have fun and feel like they are safe here and they can talk about, you know, any problems they may have. So, if that sounds good to you, feel free to follow. But don't feel like you have to either. Let's see, what did I miss in writing while I was talking? Yusuke is the GOAT. I have been enjoying him so far. I do not know enough about him though. Persona is the best. Persona 5 has been very enjoyable. I'm enjoying the Sonic emote you have here. You wanted to play the new Final Fantasy games recently? I actually bought Final Fantasy VII Integrate recently, but I've not actually played it. The Final Fantasy VII Victory theme, love that game too. Yeah, that's fair. It's a really good game. I played a lot of Final Fantasy games, but let's see. I have to try and remember which ones I played because it's been a while. I played 5, 6, and 7. I played 9. I played 10 and 11. I think I've also played 8. Hold on. Is 8... Wait, which one's Titus? Which one has Titus in it? With the... I played that one. I think that might be 8. The Zodiac Age, right? I played a lot of Final Fantasy. Also, nice shadow emote. This is my first playthrough of Persona. This is my first time playing Persona of any variety. This is my first Persona 5. This is my first Persona game. This is completely blind. I do know about like what's going on in this one because I got into the game because I watched someone play through Madarame's Palace. That's 10? Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go chill, and I hope you have a great rest of the stream. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for rating. I hope you have a good rest of time. Make sure to drink some water if you... I would suggest drinking some water. You know, if you need to, eat some food, rest up, dude.
Then why are you sticking around?
You ready for some best hours you want? Yeah, no, I've been really enjoying 5 so far.
All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
What's wrong with a pupil helping out his master?
There is something wrong when the master is taking advantage of his pupil.
There are no victims here. Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness on me.
Any other pupils? I feel like that would be the one that would hit closest to home.
I'm supporting Sensei as his pupil. Where's the wrong in that? Don't ever come here again. If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
Isn't it really hard to sue in Japan? Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like suing in Japan is like extremely serious. I live in the States, so... And suing here is kind of just something you do for fun, because you could just sue someone for anything. Like, they could drop a piece of cheese in front of you, and you can sue them for that. You won't win. Unless you're, like, deathly allergic and they are aware of that, because of, intent. But in the States, that you can just sue someone just to sue them. And it doesn't matter what the reasoning is behind it. But, I mean, to be fair, though, the actual likelihood that you'll win cases is completely different. You have to have actually good lawyers for that. Yes, really. You can just sue someone for whatever. But, if you sue something for something stupid, well, the case still has to be accepted. And if the case is dumb, it's probably going to get thrown out. So, like in the case I said earlier, if you sue someone for dropping a piece of cheese in front of you, the case is just going to get tossed. Unless you're, like, deathly allergic and the person knows that you're deathly allergic. Assuming the intent is there.
Hold it! We're not done talking here!
But I don't know the rules and how it works in Japan, but I do remember, like, law in Japan is quite serious, and messing with the law is incredibly bad.
Then you leave me with no choice.
Hey!
You're gonna call the
I'm
police on us?
reporting you to the police.
You should call the police on us.
I asked Takamaki-san to be my model today, but I don't recall ever calling you two here.
That is fair. You did not invite us, and we are causing
What the F,
disturbance.
man?
Ryuji, again, I appreciate you. You're trying to help this man. But we are causing issues.
Ryuji, stop it! Calm down, okay?
Damn it!
I would note that, while I'm definitely no lawyer, I did study a bit of law.
I won't report you, but only under one condition.
I also owned a coffee business. I technically still own it, but I have not been doing much of it recently. So, and when you own a business, you do actually have to know laws. Like, if you don't know laws, how certain things work, you can have very bad things happen. Like, food contamination, for example.
What's that?
I want you to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
That almost feels like blackmail.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake. However, I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing to bear everything to me...
Yusuke, I know this is not what you probably meant, but your wording is not amazing. Okay? Yusuke, it sounds like you want her to show her Bob's and Vegeta.
I will put my heart and soul into creating the
Oh,
best
wait, shit,
nude
it is
painting ever.
It is exactly. Okay. I stand corrected.
What?
How did this go from calling the police to making a nude painting?
Nude?
To think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal
Uh-oh,
model.
right, Cinderella?
Of course, you two won't be allowed in, and I ask that you forget about our discussion today as well.
Okay, again, I just want to say, I love the juxtaposition of Yusuke's reactions to us to An. For An, he has this, like, really adoring gaze, and then as soon as he looks over at us, he's like, fuck you. You whole ass bitches.
If I don't submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some inconveniences.
What do you mean by that?
Nude? Meaning it'll be without any clothes, right? Why are things suddenly escalating like that?
That's what nude means, yes, An.
Because those are my terms.
But that's...
Wait, ain't that bad?
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely. I should buy more art supplies.
Though I will say, not from experience, I have not been drawn in the nude before, nor have I drawn someone in the nude. I've read from people who have experienced, you know, like nude paintings before, and nude drawings that typically the artists are not staring at you as a person, they're staring at you as a thing to be drawn. Like there's no
Will
intimacy
you
at
give me
all.
a second here?
Not from experience. Not from experience. Okay? Not from experience. Okay? Okay.
Of course. I'm willing to wait. I'll make time according to your plans, but please come before the exhibit ends.
No, that's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Sensei will be returning home soon. We're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
No. We are not done talking here.
Hey, what should we do?
That's a good question, Ryuji. My options are not amazing. Turn back. Well, I don't know. Well, right now, obviously he's not listening. However, he is completely in his right to call the police, so we cannot stay here. I mean...
Yeah, damn it. He got us good this time.
Don't give up so easily!
Huh? Is she done being a model?
I mean, we're not... I didn't mean, like, leave without An. I meant, like, let's all go together so we can actually talk and decide what to do.
A cat?
You moron.
Yeah.
He's totally out of his mind! I'm gonna have to post nude if this keeps up!
You could just refuse, An. Like, with all due respect, you are under no legal obligation to do so. In fact, this is technically blackmail.
How dare that, Yusuke?
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi, but full on nude.
Not a semi, a full-on truth. Why did I say that?
The full nudity? Lady An's gonna...
An is your favorite girl in the game. I've been really enjoying An. What's her name? What is An's best friend? I honestly think An's best friend is my favorite girl in the game. Why? It's very simple, actually. When we first went to school, weird storyline. A little bit. There's a lot of weird extra stuff going on here. But the actual, like, the primary story is actually quite depressing, honestly. When we first entered the school, there was rumors about us, some of them true, some of them not, about us being a terrible delinquent. Shiho, thank you. Cinderella. Thank you, yeah, thank you so much, Cinderella. I am very bad with names, especially with how long it's been. When we first entered the school as a new student, we specifically had to go away from our previous school and we transferred here because we committed a crime. We assaulted someone. Now, the rumors about it are very bad. Some of the rumors are going so far as to say we had weapons on us, that we punched anyone who looked at us wrong, but in reality, the assault that we committed was stopping a sexual assault. Our character stopped a woman from being sexually assaulted by someone by pushing them. And the issue with this, however, was that person had a lot of political power and turned it around on us as if we did nothing and we committed a capital offense. So we took all the consequences and he took none, despite us being in the right. When we went to school, the rumors, circulated before we even got there because Kamoshida. And Shiho, when we saw her for the first time, we just came across each other in the halls, and she did not treat us poorly. She was worried for our sake, and she felt bad that there were so many rumors circulating and that she wished she could do something. That's why I like Shiho so much. Despite us basically never interacting with her more than one time, excluding honors, us as Joker, we interacted with her one time, and she's nice, despite people talking about how we are a bad person. That's why I like Shiho so much.
Drop it!
Oh, so that is an adorable emote, Mario.
You know, you won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him. Is there a need to make Madarame confess?
I mean, it's pretty obvious that Yusuke is still struggling.
Then, Lady Ann, you're fine with bearing it all?
I am not!
Madarame's no different from Kamoshida. That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
He's also his current father figure. He's raised him. Which means Yusuke doesn't understand that he is being abused. Which is a very common thing, by the way. A lot of people that are in toxic relationships, whether they be with their own family or with a spouse, they get used to the treatment and don't know any better. So it's hard to actually tell them, hey, this is not right.
No. It is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
Speaking from experience in that one, actually, as much as it sucks to say, I have been in an abusive relationship in the past. Not to get too into it, because it's not, this isn't really a good time and space to talk about trauma, but my mother was a very abusive piece of shit, to be, to put it in the most blunt way possible. And I didn't know any better, because I was a kid. Why would I know better? I didn't know anything else. And so, for the victim, it's hard to know that you're a victim. So honestly, I don't really think Yusuke really thinks he is a victim. He honestly believes that he probably does actually owe Madarame for taking him in. Despite Madarame taking full advantage.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself with Kamoshida.
Yeah, that's also the thing. I feel like Ann, out of all people, has like an almost like direct connection to this because she is a victim. She was a victim of Kamoshida. Similar saying, sorry to hear that. It's alright. I appreciate the thought, though.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame is the kind of target we've been waiting for.
This is one of those games where it's really about, like, being the best self that you are and getting past difficult issues and relationships. So I feel it's pretty easy to start talking about stuff that's similar to it.
Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too, before he ends up like us.
Right.
We need to look into Madarame first.
There might be tons more stuff that hasn't been exposed yet, too.
It may become easier for us to investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling. Kitagawa-kun said there'd be inconveniences unless he submits a new piece.
That's the thing I was also worrying about. What does inconveniences mean?
Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
Does that mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
God, Ryuji has such amazing deliveries. His voice actor is amazing. It's definitely possible, but not necessarily.
Oh, yeah. It might not show your face.
That doesn't make me feel any better about it!
We must deal with Madarame, no matter what, before his exhibit ends.
Yep, thanks, Ryuji. That's exactly the issue here is her face and nothing else.
Let's start after school tomorrow. Oh, it'll be a pain if Miss President finds us on the rooftop again, so... where to meet up? Let's see...
Go to someone's house.
I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's place, too.
Yeah, but it's in a public space. Delivering Strikers is even better. Oh, that's amazing. I'm planning on playing Strikers after I beat this. I got it for free in Humble Choice. I don't know if anyone uses Humble Choice, but it's kind of like Game Pass, but you actually keep the games.
Changing our hideout periodically,
PSN.
huh? That's a plan I don't mind backing.
Hideout is moved from Shujin Academy rooftop to Shibuya. Take you building access way. I don't know how to say that.
Hey, can I talk to you kids for a sec?
Huh?
From the looks of things, you don't seem like the ordinary stalking fans. Oh, sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's
Awesome, yeah.
pupils.
I don't know much about Strikers, but I understand it's like the sequel, so I'm definitely gonna play it on stream as well. Assuming I ever beat this game.
There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past. But there's this rumor that it was taken by one of his pupils in retaliation for being abused. Have you heard anything about that?
Interesting. We don't care about our Ryuji notes. Wait, dude, I don't. You know what? I'm sorry, Ryuji.
Me? I don't know nothing.
I see. There's no case unless there's a victim, and if there's no proof of abuse, I can't write either. Looks like I'm back to square one. Sorry for taking your time. I'm a journalist. If you ever get any leads, mind contacting me here?
It's kind of what I was expecting,
See you
honestly.
then.
Seemed like she was actually stalking. Or at least, watching
I guess we
posts.
should go home for today.
No comment about me putting her to the bus? Okay. And then claiming... Whatever. I still can't forgive him. Man in a paint with the and nude, then claiming to report us to the police. Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, it's me.
Mishima!
Got a minute? I have some interesting news. Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site. Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart. You're better off talking to him in person if you want specifics. All I know is his target is a terrible person. And that it might complicate things if he posted the name online. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school.
Interesting.
The guy's name is Nakanohara.
Ah. So we actually know who that is. We already met him in Momentums, fun fact, as a shadow.
Nakanohara. That's Madarame's student.
I told him to approach you. Good luck.
Thank you, Mishima. I also quite like Mishima. Found out something insane about Madarame. Sounds like a student of his offed himself when he couldn't speak up about Madarame stealing his work. It's unforgivable. That journalist was looking into Madarame too. Could be real. Someone died though. No one's talking about it. I bet it was covered up. Wonder if Kitagawa-kun has heard anything. It'd be great if you could help us out. Ain't that asking a bit much? Today he's probably gonna be really on edge about us. Anyway, Madame's still a piece of crap. Let's meet up tomorrow. It'll be our first time with a new hideout. It's that passageway in Shibuya, right? Got it. See you guys tomorrow.
If the rumor Ryuji just spoke of is true, there have to be other victims.
Mishima's underrated, yeah. I mean, I haven't really seen enough stuff about Persona 5 because I've been avoiding spoilers, so I don't really want to look at stuff online because of it. But yeah, Mishima is honestly amazing. I mean, he was literally one of the only students who actually stood up against Kamoshida, despite him receiving the worst treatment. One of the worst treatments, because you can say, I mean, Shiho literally attempted, and then An was being blackmailed, so.
Well then.
This is our first job as Phantom Thieves. Absolutely imperative we win this one. Anything to say, Sotro?
Now listen up.
Don't go near busy places, you hear? Not a fault if you get involved in any shady business. Go outside and then?
Hey!
Nope. Okay, I can read again. It's sunny outside, so no bonuses to reading, or studying, I mean. I do have a proficiency movie, I don't know if I want to watch that, honestly. I'll just continue reading.
Hey!
Knowledge. Maybe it's not. I don't really know good ways to increase charm. Guts, I can go to the burger joint to increase my guts. So maybe I should do charm, because I don't really know how to do this. And knowledge can be upped by doing studying and, well, just about everything. So, let's go ahead and do charm.
Make sure you close up.
The ABCs of picking up ladies. This picture of the author, that smug grin just irritates me. Pick up artist, am I right?
Hey, hey!
Well, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Didn't finish it. So you still have pages left. You should continue some at the time. I think I'll do this final day. I say final day. I think I'll do the 18 and then I'll end stream. So I do kind of want to get some food. Don't forget, from today on, the hideout's going to be at the Shibuya passageway. Reminds me, Mishima said Nakanohara. That was not words. Nakanohara? It should be in Shibuya too.
Yo!
We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
Excuse me.
That's Nakanohara.
Nakanohara. God, I'm so bad at saying
Mishima
Japanese
told
names.
us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real?
Yeah, I kind of thought we would have said something about that on text
My
message.
name is Nakanohara. Natsuhiko Nakanohara. The one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
Ryuji.
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Suicide?
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left. But he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again, please make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me, it's to save the life of another man as well. Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
Oh, here's the thing that says how old he is. Okay.
That has to be Yusuke.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's. I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame, and you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims.
Yeah, so not only has Madarame been plagiarizing all of course. However, if you decide to leave him and go do your own thing, he pressures people into not allowing you to get any sort of success in life. That's not good. Not to mention, of course, you know, someone quite literally dying because of it.
It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen.
Oh, it hurts.
Plus, we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Yeah, it's interesting how he would say that. Then again, Nakanohara was another victim, so it makes sense that he'd open up to him.
Well, since
How
we've
often do
reached
I
a
stream?
unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout?
I try to stream 2 to 3 times a week. I tend to stream on Monday or Tuesdays, and then on Fridays. Sometimes I will try and stream more than that, but it kind of just depends on my schedule, because I like hanging out with friends. I like, and my weekdays are, you know, work and IRL stuff. And then Wednesdays at 6:30 CST PM. I have an online D&D game that we play on Twitch, so unless I stream early, I don't really have time to do it on those days. And which, if you're interested in D&D, I was just checking out, but I'm pretty sure it's only on Twitch, unless I started streaming as well. It's streamed by the DM and one of the players, but if I started streaming it, I could have it on YouTube as well. I just haven't really... I don't know if I really want to stream the game because I kind of would rather the DM get the views off of it, since he is the one uploading everything, so. Yeah, usually 2 to 3 times a week.
My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout. Our target this time is Madarame.
Yeah, and often my actual, like, time for streaming is either, like, around, like, 2 o'clock CST, or, like, after I would eat dinner, so, like, around, like, 6 or 7 CST in the evening. That's usually when I stream. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling that day, if I have time in the earlier of the day, or if I'd rather stream after I eat. Because, the downside of streaming early is that it starts getting close to dinner time, and I'm like, I want food.
We all saw that
Or I
palace.
get interrupted because I have to
We'll
have
pay
food.
dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one.
But then the latter difficulty is that if I stream after dinner, I deal with the fact that, oh, I need sleep now.
And furthermore, Lady An's chastity is on the line.
It really isn't.
What?
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace.
Morgana, everyone, I think we're forgetting that we can just, like, refuse him. He is not actually within his rights to demand that.
After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
And his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
Yeah, but more XP.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time, too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
Probably.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that. But my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
Okay. Just amount of time.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card.
Was that like 17 days? What? Wait, no. 25? 27? Okay, I'm done. No, it'd be less than... I'm not trying.
So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Okay.
This is the first job for Phantoms. Let's make sure we do it right. Come on, it's time to get the mission started. Your mission to change Madarame's heart has begun. You must steal his treasure by the deadline. Mission starts. Players, occasionally you will encounter palace obstacles that are impassable and require interacting with a target in the real world. Interesting. You need to leave the palace to find the obstruction. Enter palaces quickly to find obstacles and triumph over challenges before the deadline. Okay, so... I know this is not technically the end of day, however... Any request? However, this does lead directly into an event that will take me into a long actual gameplay loop.
I should write something.
So, I am going to be ending stream here, but please stay for a few more minutes so I can wait out to someone. For those... Oh, what did I just do? Oh. Come. For those that are on VODs, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you guys had a very lovely time watching, and the fact that I'm finally continuing again. But I'll see those on VODs next time.